As far as numbers are concerned, ma'am, results are good across the parameters. You would be happy with the performance?
Yes, I think after a few quarters, we are back in on all ends. We've been able to achieve our targets.
Right. If we look at the growth in terms of disbursement, it was 27%. All across product lines, we have seen a growth. I mean, the range has been around 25-26%.
Yes, I think two-wheeler we actually did about 29%. Personal loan was a smaller base, but it was large, 49%. Very satisfying part of the small enterprise finance book, which is our principal growth trigger. We've achieved about 25% growth there.
Right. Ma'am, as far as cost of borrowing is concerned, have we seen a decline over there?
Yes, our borrowing costs from on a year-on-year basis has come down during this quarter from 10.83 to 10.09.
Right. And overall, do you expect it to come down further? I mean, as things improve, borrowing cost tends to be benign?
I expect so, and we are also looking at some amount of shuffling our liability profile more towards looking at certain market borrowings. That will actually help us bring down the cost of funds further from this level.
Right, ma'am. Earlier, ma'am, the rise in the NPA was slightly higher for the company. In this quarter, have we been able to arrest it only at about 3-4% QOQ?
Yes, I think, within 90 days is a too short a period to get the movement seen. But what is important is that it is from 5.15, it has moved down to 5.11. And I think we should not see so much increase in the next 2 quarters either.
Right, ma'am. But overall, you think that at least the worst of NPA is behind?
Incrementally at this bucket, at 150-day bucket, it will not be a very steep increase anymore. But just to put it in 120, we will see a jump at the end of this year.
Right, ma'am. Just looking now at the Q4 numbers versus the Q1 numbers, you think Q4 was an aberration, at least as far as provisioning is concerned?
100%, because we had to do it as a one-time on the entire book, moving from 180 to 150. And therefore, it is probably not a very comparable position.
Right. As far as, the overall loan book is concerned, what's been the growth rate over there? We continue to expect strong disbursements and loan growth?
Absolutely. Our AUM continues to be growing significantly. We have seen about 17% growth on a year-on-year basis. The interesting is that we were able to grow the non-gold book much more than what we have done in this quarter than we did the last year, same time. So that's a very important milestone for us. What we used to be a 3% growth is now close to 6% growth on the non-gold.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for explaining the numbers.